Hey guys, in today's video I'll be discussing about these two brushes that I have been using for a while. This one is a local Chinese brush that I got from Chowdi Bazaar, Old Delhi. It cost me around 300 rupees. The second brush which we have is of Escoda. This we have Escoda 14 number Ultimo Sintetico Barcelona, and it cost me around 2000. As you know, this one is a little thick than this. This size is around this size is 14 and this is around 8. So in today's video I'll be discussing which one I use the most and which one I prefer and why I prefer these two brushes. So for that I'll be demonstrating two experiments in which I'll explain you why I like these two brushes and which one I like the most. So in the first place I'll be using this Escoda brush. I am using some water and taking some paint in my brush. Let's say vermilion hue, and I made a patch over here. So as you can see, in our watercolors we usually don't prefer borders, so I will merge these lines and will sweep the borders. I am using clean water and cleaning it often so that no border is visible. Yeah, so this is the result with Escoda brush. And now I'll be using this local brush. Again, applied a swatch. What I'll do is I'll again clean my brush, squeeze some water, and we'll try to merge it. As you can see, I can again see this border, so I'll merge it again with the clean water, and this is how it's done. So as you can see, this place has very patch and this place has some patches, but this one is pure. And even if I try to merge it more with this brush, I can easily merge it, and still there would be no border and no patches. But with my Escoda brush I can see lots of patches, like this one here, this one here. So in this case, when I am sweeping the border, I like using this brush. Why? Because this is so soft to the paper and it does not lead to any patches. And in my second case, I will draw a line with these with the Escoda brush. I'm again dipping it in water, taking some paints. As you can see, my brush is totally in shape. It's absolutely correct. It is not widened up. It is not widened up like this. It is absolutely narrowing down. So I'll try to make very fine line as much as I can. So here we go. Not applying pressure, trying to be constant and lifting my brush, taking an example that I might get a very fine line, but instead I am getting no color. again very fine, as much as fine as I can. And this is the finest line I can ever get from Escoda brush. And also, as you know, no matter what size of brush you're using, the point will be very fine. I mean, no matter what type of mop brush or round brush you are using, you will always be able to generate a very fine line. And by using this brush, let's see what will happen. Again, applying minimum pressure. As you can see, these two lines are much fine than this. That's why I like using this local brush, which is again made in China. But I am really like, for me, I can paint only with this, and I think I should utilize this brush, as I have invested 2000 rupees, but I use this way less than this brush. Since every brush has their pros and cons, I also want to discuss cons with you. Since I got this brush from a local store, I have no idea which type of bristles they have used, which type of material they have used in making this portion and this portion stick and all. But the thing is, this brush is not that durable. Like, you can work with it for around 1 or 2 months, but after a certain period of time, it will start losing its hair. Since the hair from this brush are coming off again and again, my palette is literally full of these bristles. I want to show you my palette. Have a look at it. I guess you all can see these are the bristles, and they are literally stuck in each and every paint in my palette. But at the end, to be honest, I don't have much problem with all these bristles, as they are not bothering me in painting anything. And if we talk about Escoda brush, to be honest, it is like very highly, I mean very nicely structured, and with a very nice process they are making this. And the tip is also very nice. The hair are very soft, and they are again suitable for they are again suitable for painting. But a few days back I was reading an article that squirrel, ox and goat hair brushes are more suitable for making flat brushes instead of round brushes. So I guess that's why Escoda, this particular brush, which is made up of synthetic squirrel hair, is not giving me that fine tip. So maybe that is the reason. But yeah, again, it's up to you. It depends again from person to person which brush is suiting you well, which brush is good in your hands, which brush you are comfortable with.